controls here, and welcome to Soundpaint Atelier. This is where we are sort of in the studio of the developer, if you will. I want to show you guys a variety of things when we work behind the scenes and give you some sneak peeks into future libraries. You can actually see one of them here. I love this library. But right now, I just want to take our percussion simple effects and apply them on a new module called Time. You're going to find Time under our racks here, down here, Time. And it's a free update that comes with the free engine. Time is essentially a time stretcher, but it's different in the sense that you can modulate time inside of it, which I've never seen done before like this. And you can also modulate it with a curve, so you can have a sound that it starts at normal speed and then it slowly slows down, even all the way down to freeze, or you can speed up time as well. So right now I have some cymbals loaded here, and I'm just going to do a couple of tests with them and show you what you can do in terms of moving the speed up and down here. And then we're going to get into the other dials here. So for example, if I take this sound here, or slow it down. Isn't that amazing? You can hear all the different stages of this one. And its normal speed is just like this. But let's go real slow, like down to maybe 10%. Isn't that cool? But let's say I want to take this one here and I want it in normal speed, and then I want it to go down all the way to freeze, but I want it to happen gradually. Right now I'm going to set it down to freeze here, and you can hear it simply just freezes the sound. But if I take attack here and move it up now, maybe even smaller. There we go. Ding. Isn't that cool? So you can kind of loop a sound that way, where you scroll down time over time, and then it just freezes in eternity. So cool. So for example, you can take a sound like this one here. And you can hear all the beautiful overtones in it too. Let me try to go real slow here. How beautiful. There's like so many sounds inside of the sound. You can also go up here and take one note stretch, so fully playable across your keyboard with time stretch. And all came from this sound here. It can also be a hybrid sound like this one, but then modulate time in real time. Or you can use it on a bassantar. For example, this one here, this is an arc with 4 strokes. At normal speed, it sounds like. So beautiful. So this is a half speed. And we can go even slower. Let's go down to like 10% maybe. Almost like the Joker theme. It's going to take a while to keep it on there. And of course, you can also go up here. Let's go double here on speed. Isn't that cool? So in this one here, it's doing the opposite. We're speeding up time, but we still have the attack to 4 seconds. So it starts at normal speed and then it slowly modulates upwards. And you can hear the natural vibrato get sped up too, but it gives a really cool, very, very tense vibe. So shaky. Another cool thing about time is that you can use it together with all other racks. So for example, on this one here, I have 2 different patches that are morphing into each other using offset. And now I'm going to add time to it as well. Let me try to slow that down over time. I'm going to move the attack up here. was maybe not the most graceful example in the world. Let me try to just build something from scratch here, using all these components just one by one. So for example, this phrase here, I'm gonna go in and use offset. And time it. And sometimes when you use time, you're gonna get some crazy artifacts. You can almost hear every sample inside of the waveform. So if you're looking at 48,000 or 48 kilohertz, it's 48,000 fragments that you're slowing down so slow, you can almost hear each of them. So when we freeze, we're essentially down to one sample that's just being frozen. So slow that it's still slowly moving. Or speed it down. Let's see if we can find that last note where he holds it. It's almost, there's these like little howling wolves behind it. So for example, you can also use one note stretch in this guy here. So this is now fully playable using offset and time in combination, and even modulating time. And as I mentioned, attack here will slowly ramp or slow down time. You can choose what shape you want. Check out the difference here. So over here it goes slow to fast, and over here it goes fast to slow. So you can choose the curvature of the attack modulation of time, if you will. And you can also go more crazy if you want. You can actually modulate it all. So you can put all these things to LFOs, and I have no idea what's going to happen right now. Let me just go like all nuts on it here. Assign another one. Let's speed up the tempo. Let's see here. So that's time being modulated up here, maybe a little bit too fast. Maybe that was. And yeah, you can actually move your automations around here as well if you want to see what's happening behind. That's a little bit about time, you know. It's still in beta. We're still gonna make some changes to it. If you click up here, for example, you can also assign different parts to time, and if you want to control them all, you click this little link up here. But essentially each of these numbers here, just like our offset, will correspond to each of the parts up here, so you can have time separate per part, which is pretty wild, knowing that what you just saw was just done with one part. And again, if you want to link them all, just click here and they're all linked up. So hope you guys have fun, and can't wait to just see how far this is going to progress and how crazy you guys are going to be modulating time and weaving it into the matrix here as well. Thanks for watching.